In the space of just 5 years, GT Academy has gone from a gaming experiment to being the world's most innovative driver selection program. 10 bedroom gamers have gone from virtual to reality and now compete as professional motor racing drivers, taking multiple podiums at international race meetings all over the world. Now the search is on for the next generation, the next gamer to step up to the mark of a Nismo Athlete and change their life forever. This is GT, the next level. Silverstone is the home of British motorsport, and for 1 week each year it's the home to the GT Academy, where Europe's fastest gamers compete in a series of specially designed mental and physical tests for the chance to become a professional racing driver. It's nice to have a dream, but you want it to become reality. You don't get this sort of chance every day. Well, 42 gamers have got this stage, and yeah, so are split into 7 different territories. As mentioned by highly experienced motorsport professionals, they'll be mentored throughout. Now it's just to win. And by coming here, I've accomplished the first part of my dream. Well, 3 of the territory mentors have successful experience on both sides of the academy racing track. Spaniard Lucas Ordonez, Welshman Jan Mardenborough and Wolfgang Rijp of Belgium are now successful Nismo athletes and will be a constant reminder of where the gamers' lives could lead should they get it right. That, of course, of a GT Academy winner awaits.
I know that more than anything else, you need to push as hard as you can.
We were pushing the guys to the limits this year. I mean, you have to find out who's the person buried beneath this wall that they put it.
Like Wolfie last year, like Jan 2 years ago. I'm looking forward to see who's the next GT Academy winner, the next Nismo athlete, and my next teammate.
Well, the gamers must first prove they are the best from their territory, and then they have to beat the best of the other territories. So far, 7 gamers have failed to prove to the mentors they've got what it takes. They've been sent home.
I was a little bit too quick in the corners.
It's your last day at GT Academy. You'll need to go and grab your stuff.
Well, today the mentors will push the gamers' reaction skills, awareness and car control to the limit on the assault course. A challenge before eliminating another 7 gamers. Well, today's challenge is the gamers have been transported to the abandoned military base. Well, guys, we've prepared a special circuit and a challenge full of surprises. Well, for the auto assault course, drivers will have to negotiate their way through a series of carefully crafted obstacles. First up, the gamers must enter a hangar showing car handling skills by drifting, popping as many balloons as possible with roof-mounted spikes. In the second hangar, they will have to deal with a change in light conditions as they drive between course cones. Psychotronic mines will be a reminder of the gamers and where they've come from. In the third and final hangar, they will need to break through a cardboard wall and come to a controlled stop. Then, using onboard paintball gun, they must hit 5 targets before leaving. A figure of 8 drift, followed by driving through a water bar and coming to a complete stop, making sure not to hit any of the inflatable mechanics. Well, the challenge is against the clock, so every balloon left or indeed missed in a hit. Target missed, mechanicals knocked out. 5-second penalties for each one.
After this challenge, we're gonna eliminate one of you.
This is gonna test you big time.
To be successful in the challenge, the gamers must be able to adapt and learn quickly, something that technical whiz Martin Hefferon of the UK and Ireland territory believes he has in abundance.
When I was learning to drive, I learned in 8 lessons. To me, that just shows what talent I actually have. Being in this competition now I'm in the real driving, I should be able to just apply what I feel I've got, and hopefully that'll win me this competition.
Martin is the first out on the track, but can he successfully manage the course ahead and keep off the judges' elimination radar?
Steady on the power, that's good.
Well, he runs into difficulty in the first hangar.
Doesn't look like he's hit any from here.
No, nothing.
He struggled in there, isn't he?
Okay,
Okay, so nice and steady through here. Watch the lasers.
Well, Hangar 2 is much better. By Hangar 3, he's made up even more time, but a promising run ends badly when he takes out one of his pit crew.
The Jackman's dead.
That's not good.
Far more slippy than I expected, but I gave it my all.
Martin's mixed run sees him eventually finish third in the UK and Ireland territory, but he's not the only gamer across the territories to have struggled. Well, the Benelux territory is last up, and to give the gamers a little extra encouragement, Tim Coronel decides to put up close to the action for Nicolas Begin. This can only be a good thing as he starts the challenge. Well, I stopped working in the restaurant business, and now, because I no longer liked it, I want to get into motorsport, and I'm going to do my best at every single challenge they throw at me. Unfortunately for Nicolas, the pressure to perform today is on, and he needs to prove that he deserves his place in race camp. Well, Tim's personal touch sees the gamers get mixed results, with Nico Bergin coming out on top, but will it be enough for Nicolas to avoid being sent home?
Incroyable.
Well, with the end of the Auto Assault Challenge, all the gamers head back to Silverstone so that the judges can deliberate on who is to stay and who's to go. Once back at race camp, the Iberian judges Lucas Ordonez and Goncalo Gomez have been made aware of a problem that has developed between their gamers during the challenge in the past 2 days. Well, the production team has just interviewed the guys, and they've told me we have to see something. Something is a problem. It appears that one of the gamers is trying to play mind games with the other competition in order to win. Lucas and Gonzalo call the gamers together to confront them with what they found out. Guys, we've noticed that there's a problem within the group. Oscar, I wanted to speak with you. We've seen something that surprised us and wanted to ask you if you've lied to the group, or if there's anything that you have to say.
Hemos visto algo que nos ha sorprendido y quería preguntarte si has mentido dentro del grupo o si tienes algo que decir.
So what? No, really? Are you joking?
Vamos a ver un vídeo y...
Okay, let's watch the video.
Oscar, le he visto muy nervioso en todo momento, no está,
I've seen him pretty nervous. He hasn't been confident. At first he told me he was doing well in practice, and then he told me he did bad. And then he later confessed he lied to me because he did really bad in the challenge. Well, that's being insecure. Lying to me makes me nervous, so later in the GT test, I saw him. Yeah, I've seen it, but can I speak? Because it's true I lied. I know I did wrong, but everyone else doesn't know, have to know why I did wrong. Not only him, but I'm not going to point anyone out, but I think no one is happy with that test. Well, if you win GT Academy, you're going to work in a group. It's impossible to have someone in a group, to live with someone during the year, in the same house every day, do the same tasks, and not be comfortable with them. And for me, having values as part of that is being a good sportsman. Do you know what we're talking about? It's really not like that. Well, I'm just telling you. I've seen you at the interview, the whole thing. Well, seeing everyone's special traits, what I'm not going to mention, everyone's traits and weaknesses, I can come up with a strategy to try and beat them. I try, well, maybe not achieve it, but give everything I can. How I interpret this is that you are making him nervous, and you're making him nervous so that he leaves. And for me, that's unforgivable. Terrible right now, really bad, because this is the opposite image to who I am. I'm totally contradicts who I am. I mean it, I'm not like that. Well, I'm going to go and talk with Lucas. Well, despite all going well, the assault challenge, Oscar has now put himself and the judges into the firing line. Okay, dude, it'll be fine. There are tears, as you can see. Well, Gonzalo and Lucas, along with all the other territory mentors, must decide who is to leave the academy. Oscar and the other gamers alike now must wait to hear their fate.
No. We clearly need to do a big wake-up call.
For me, everyone's level. Speaking of driving, of course, what can we do?
I feel like the gap is widening now.
Yeah.
The 4 are going away from him, and he is clutching at straws. Guys, you knew there was an elimination today.
Hay dos de vosotros que están
There are 2 of
así.
you who have tried or tied.
Nicolas, please stand up.
Francisco, Oscar.
You guys, you were a little bit disappointed today.
Francisco, a ti te hemos dado la oportunidad,
We've already given you a chance.
pero no has tenido oportunidad aún.
And
Por
that's
eso
why we're
vas a
going
salir,
to
Francisco.
leave Francisco.
Sapanori, you're out.
Martin, it's you. Go pack your bags.
Close call for everybody. For the eliminated gamers like Martin Hefferon, the dream of becoming this year's Academy graduate ends right here.
I think I was just pushing too hard, and then at that point, it's too late then. So it's a dream, isn't it?
Those who avoided the Academy axe, like Nicholas Begin, they'll have to up their game to avoid being sent home in future eliminations. Well, I thank the judges truly for giving me another chance. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to give 200%, he says. While Oscar Ruiz will have to shift his mentor's attention to his abilities on the track. Well, to be honest, this is the most difficult decision I've had to make in the 5 years of GT Academy. It's been dramatic. Next time, the competition increases for the remaining 25 gamers as they take on the tough, muddy challenge to come. Yes, it's an elimination dogfight. You know that.
Nissan Nismo takes the GT Academy to the next level. Performance unleashed.